Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Welcome back to our online class. Hope the last videos were very useful to learn. No, with this we'll continue with the last topic of this lesson. Okay. Measuring mass. You know what is mass, isn't it? A quantity of matter which contained in an object. Okay, an object which contain what is the quantity in that. So depends on that, we'll call a mass. Actually, when you carry a bag in your hand, we'll call how much heavy weight. Actually, it is not a weight, it is a mass. Okay, but we are calling in the name of weight. Actually, what is that? It is a mass. What is the SI unit of mass? The SI unit of mass is kilogram. This is the fundamental unit or derived unit? Yes, this is the fundamental unit. So the measuring of mass is not common to everywhere. Depends on the commercial place, it will vary. For example, if you go jewelry shop, the mass will measure in gram or milligram. Even in a medicine, measure in the grams, isn't it? So the mass is weight. The measuring mass unit is vary. When you go and see in cargo, they will not say in the mass of kilogram. They will use the mass in the unit of ton. So it will, the measuring mass unit is vary, depends on the commercial and the purchase, based on purchasing things. Even in the provision shop, the mass is measured in the unit of gram, kilogram, until which it is using, isn't it? So the mass is vary. So what is the fundamental unit of mass? SI unit is kilogram. Okay, I told you depends on the purchasing items that it will vary. Actually, what is the usage of mass? No, it will tell us how the object is or heavy or light. Okay, the mass. For example, if you take a pouch, nothing is kept inside the pouch, means will you say it is a heavy? No. So after you keep one eraser, one pencil, one sharpener like this, if you keep all the sketches, what will happen? Slowly it become, you can feel some heavy, which means what? The matters which you fill in the pouch. So all these depends on the matter which is present inside it only, you can say it is a mass is heavy or light. Okay, when you see the picture, see comparing the watermelon is heavy with that small object of apple, then football, then cricket ball. So this is the comparison will show. So what is the usage of mass? Means it will tell us whether the object is heavy or light. Okay. So when it is heavy or light, we cannot measure its value with a common instrument. So it depends on a heavy or light. The measuring instrument is also vary. That is only going to see through this. So first one is common beam balance. You would have seen this in provision shops, isn't it? So before now technology has improved, but something else are using. But before it was used by all the shops. This is called beam balance. Okay, it contains two pans. In both the end, two pans are fixed. Okay, one end will place a known mass, in opposite pan will keep a unknown mass. So you can compare the sample mass with the standard reference mass. 50 kg of mass will keep in a one pan. So unknown thing, or say the vegetables will add to the opposite pan until the 50 kg becomes, then both the pan will become equal. With this, this beam balance are used to measure with the standard one and to measure the unknown one. So this is the first balance. So by using this beam balance can measure and from 5 gram to 5 gram to 5 kilogram, till which you can do a measure by using this beam balance. So next instrument is physical balance. This is the balance mostly used. You would have seen this in our lab. It is available in the physics lab. Why it is not using somewhere else? No, it is so sensitive. Even while it's opening, no, through the way if you open, when air goes inside also it start oscillate. When air touch the pan also it start oscillate. That is the sensitive. That is why it is used only in the lab. See, this is used in labs, but it is more sensitive and can measure mass of an object correct in milligram. With the milligram it can give a measurement. The correct value it can give. But what is the one thing? No, it is so sensitive. Okay. Next, Okay, gradually the measuring devices are improved in that digital balance. Now it is easy, everywhere is available, all the shops are having this digital balance, nothing else. Take a thing and keep on the pan, it will show the value will display over here. Okay, then even few milligram also will never lose it. You fill few milligram also, it will add and show you exactly. So through this digital balance can measure an object accurately. So it is easy to handle. And then it is an electrical device. See that this is an electrical device, easy to handle. For accurate measurement, digital balance are used. I told you, no, even few milligram also will never leave it. With that, with the addition of that only, by using beam balance, some grams may be vary, but this digital balance will never leave even a few milligrams also. So with the milligram, it will give you the exact value. So that is why digital balance are used to measure a mass. Next, this is a spring balance. Even this is also available in our lab. So if so far we see in beam balance, physical balance, digital balance, all those instruments are used a measurement of mass. What is this? No, this is used to measure the weight of an object. Why weight? No, see, this is the spring balance. Inside the spring is fixed in the one end. Along with the spring, a hook is given over here. The object which you want to measure will hang with the help of this hook. So when depends on adding of weight, what will happen? No, the spring will extend. So when I keep on adding, see like this, it will extend. Keep on adding a weight, the spring will extend. So depends on the weight of an object, the spring will show you. So if it will show you the value of the object. Okay, so where the spring is lying on the value, that is the weight of an object. So here it says Hooke's law, depends on the Hooke's law, it's functioning. Spring balance works based on the Hooke's law, which states that addition of weight produces a proportional increases in the length of the spring. So when keep on adding a weight, what will happen? The spring will extend and the length also increases. Then depends on the object, the spring elongated and will lie in a one point. That is the value is the weight of an object. So you know now what is a mass and what is a weight. So to measure a mass, physical balance, beam balance, digital balance were used, and to measure a weight, spring balance are used. Okay, why spring balance? No, on the object a force will apply on it. So force will pull towards down. So it depends on that. With the mass, force is applying. No, that is why spring balance are used to measure a weight of an object. You should know what is the difference between mass and weight. Okay, so mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body. Okay, even in your bag you will keep all the books, note, no. So which you keep, according to which only you will have a mass. Along with that, a force is, see that weight is the normal force exerted. Force will represent by symbol of N. See capital N. It's Newton. Newton name is given a symbol of capital N, exerted by the surface on the body. Its balance against gravitational pull on the object. Okay, so mass means quantity which present. Weight means with the mass a force will exert. So force is applying on the mass. No, so mass, force will represent together only called as a weight. Okay, quantity of matter is the mass, and with then normal force exerted by the force on the body. So if you have a box, means a force will act. No, so inside the box some mass is there, a force is applying on to that. So you will feel some weight, then only you call it is a weight. Okay, this is the difference between mass and weight. You know, mass is the fundamental quantity, weight is the derived quantity. We have to calculate and find only the weight. Then it remains same everywhere. Mass is same everywhere. I'll tell you this. It will vary. Varies from place to place. Weight will vary, different. Depends on the mass content, force applying. No, even only one book you carry means you will not feel weight because force is very less on that. Okay, so that it will vary. Weight will vary. Depends on the place. Okay, it measure mass is a unit. Unit of mass is kilogram. Unit of weight is Newton. I told you mass is same irrespective of any places. See, at two person, one the mass when he is on the earth surface, the mass is 30 kg. The same person when he is on the moon, the mass is 36 kg. What is the difference? No, when he is on the earth, a force is applying on him. So due to that, he is become 360 new force on when he is on the earth. Okay, but same person when he is on moon, the weight is 60 N, because when compared to mass and the mass of earth, mass on the earth and mass on the moon, gravity is very less. 6 times is lesser, than it's weaker than the earth. Okay, so force is more on the earth, force is very less, gravitational force is less on the moon. Even though mass is same irrespective of a place, earth or moon, but what is vary? Weight will vary. Then what is the gravitational force? Means the surface which exerts your normal force, the body, is equivalent to the gravitational force. I told you force is applying on the body, that is called gravitational force. How to represent the gravitational force? Is acting on the body is given by mg. Okay, force is represented by, gravitational force represented by acting on the body is mg. M is the mass. M is the mass of the object, and g, you should represent the small g. It represents the acceleration due to gravity. It means a gravitational force. So this is mg. So depends on this only, mass and weight is vary. So far we see in measuring instrument, know how to measure the units, standard units, SI units. Then we how to measure using vernier caliper, screw gauge, all this we measured. So last final topic is accuracy in measurement. Accuracy, which means there is no error. Okay, best example, while you are eating a food, salt is added extra or very less, means would you like to have a taste again? No. So what is your expecting taste? You need know the same way. Even in the instrument, if there is an error, you should rectify the error as soon as, okay. Then only it will give the exact value. If you go jewelry shop, how they are measuring, even a milligram also they will never leave, okay, because it is having some value. So how are you getting that? When there is no error, when there is no fault in the instrument. So accuracy is important in measurement. Accuracy represents how close a measurement comes to a true value. Okay, it gives the exact value. It is also important our daily life. In order to get accurate values of measurement, it is always important to check the correctness of the measuring instrument. So often we should check the instrument whether it is a fault. If there isn't a fault, immediately you should correct it. Then only it will give a value without having any error. So measurement means accuracy is important. Children, understood ma? We'll see you in the next class. Thank you ma.